Welcome everybody to Culver High School in Culver, Indiana, where we are here to see the Tippecanoe Valley Vikings face off against the Culver Community Cavaliers in this non-conference boys basketball matchup. I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
And you're watching RTC Basketball. Now, this Viking squad has been in a bit of a downfit, but things look positive as Chad Patrick, this is his first season, so he's an inexperienced coach, but who knows, maybe today it can be the turning point. Just a couple hours earlier, co-host Mitch actually managed to get a quick interview of him and some of the goals that he would like his players to accomplish this game. Mitch, would you like to say the goals?
Of course, Nate. So Coach Patrick, he was very down to earth, very nice guy. He said that a lot of these guys are experiencing a lot of good shooting. They're kind of almost in like a competition as has the most points right now. And not to mention that we've not had many turnovers in some games. We've not had many fouls, team fouls on some games. And he's hoping to put all these pieces together like a puzzle. He wants them to all fit together in this one game and continue fitting like that. He wants to start a win streak. And he also mentioned some of the stats, and he's hoping to win this game. So Culver stats, Culver has won 0 games. They're 0-7, and TVHS has won 1 game, but has also experienced 5 losses. So hopefully we can add another win to that tonight, Nate.
Now, if Valley wants to start a win streak, tonight is a really good night to do that because Culver is in that same position as they are sitting at 0-7. So Valley has a chance to overcome the Cavaliers in this matchup.
Yes, they do, and it should be an exciting game. I cannot wait to see these boys play their hardest.
Now, the last boys matchup we did, which was against the last boys matchup we did
was against North Miami, wasn't it, Nate?
It was against I have Alzheimer's and I don't know. I forgot. But the last boys matchup we did, Alex Morrison had a huge scoring night with 22 points. Do you think we'll see another performance from him?
Yes, I do. Coach Patrick did say something about them working on their shooting, and he especially expressed the point of pushing the ball. I think that it's going to be a good night. He's really wanting to show some of his experience from watching his dad. His experience on that he got from his father, some of the things he saw, some of the things he's learned. He's wanting to show that to basically to the school and to the world.
Now, apart from Morrison, we also have a few possible key players like starting point guard Tanner Trapedi. For the entire season, we've been seeing him being a key player for the entire Viking squad.
Yes, he has. In fact, Tanner also had a team goal. I interviewed a lot of the players. He says that he wants the team to go harder. He wants to make more moves to the basket and make more people open. He really wants to push the ball along with Coach Patrick. And his coaching is really showing, and I think that they'll do better, and with time that they'll grow and meld all those strengths together into one game.
With just a little under 2 minutes to go, pregame, we will be keeping up with the entirety of this matchup, non-conference, between the Tippy Valley Vikings and the Culver Cavaliers. The head coach of this game is, of course, Chad Patrick, with the assistants being Bill Patrick, Trey Eaton also. Your roster includes sophomore number 10, Tanner Trapedi, senior number 12, Dakota Parker, junior number 20, Wes Melanson, junior number 22, Jalen Shepard, junior number 24, Parker Dalrymple, junior number 30, Alex Morrison, sophomore number 32, Jaden Conley, junior number 34, Cameron Parker, sophomore number 40, Jace Potter, sophomore number 42, Jalen Potter, sophomore number 44, Bryce Fisher, and junior number 50, Dwight Conley.
Yes, seems like it's going to be a pretty good night. As we've said before, this is a rather young team, only one senior. Dakota Parker, he actually just wants the team to really play hard, really play aggressively.
Plus, we saw some of these Vikings play in JV, including Dwight Conley, Bryce Fisher, and Jalen Potter, so they're already warmed up.
Yes, that's true.
And the clock is winding down. 10 seconds left to go as we wait for the buzzer to sound now. That's the final buzzer, and this means that the game has officially started after the anthem.
Playing of our national anthem.
What a lovely rendition of the national anthem by Culver Community's own band.
So after the anthem, we're now going to get into the player introductions for both teams.
First, on the scoreboard, the Vikings from Tippecanoe. Number 10, Taylor.
I'm excited for this game. We're going to have ourselves a good one here, folks.
Yes, we will.
The head coach of the Cavaliers is Tom Kruger, assistant Chris Stevens.
Fun fact, Nate, when I first heard that their mascot was the Cavs, or short for Cavaliers. I actually thought baby cow instead of, you know, a Calvario. I can't speak tonight, folks.
Both teams giving themselves a little hand agreement before tip-off. It looks like Ethan Schumann and Alex Morrison will be tipping off.
Yes, an exciting point for tonight's game.
Here comes a tip. Valley's won it. Trapedi now coming up the court. This game's underway. Morrison. Back to Trapedi. Trapedi with a deep three, too short. And that is pulled in by Kia Real. Here's R.T. Roberts coming up. Hands it over to Donovan Ziaja. Roberts. Hands it over to Real. That's a no good. That's a foul on Lance Keller. That's his first. Trapedi gets the inbounds. He's coming up the court. To Cam Parker. Dakota Parker. To Alex Morrison. Inside. Jace Potter. That one's good.
Yes, it is now 2-0. Valley up 2. And with Culver's score being 0-7, they're going to try really, really, really hard to get the win tonight. And Valley is going to try just as hard, if not harder, to get another win onto their record, especially with the new coach.
That is a turnover on Culver. That's a foul on Ethan Schumann. That's his first foul. Culver's second. Trapedi gets the inbounds. Jace Potter. Alex Morrison inside. Morrison, shot good.
Valley now at 4. Culver still at 0.
Roberts, he's coming up the court, dribbling. Pass it to Real. Back to Roberts. Parker is covering him. Kicks it over to Ziaja. Back to Roberts. Stolen by Alex Morrison, and that was taken back away by Lance Keller. Keller to Ziaja. Double team. Stolen by Alex Morrison again. Dakota Parker, he's coming up the court, and he will not get the basket, and that's pulled in by Roberts.
Already a rough game tonight, folks.
We're seeing a three-point attempt. That shot is good by Real. That's his first 3 points.
Yes.
Parker to Morrison. Morrison with that pull-up, and it's too short. Pulled in by Ethan Schumann. Roberts now, he's coming up. Roberts, and that will be a foul.
We're seeing some pretty rough basketball tonight, Nate.
That is a foul on Jace Potter. That's his first foul. Valley's first. R.T. Roberts will be shooting 2. First one is up, too short. It's up. It's good.
Yes, coming up the court with Tanner.
That makes it a tie game. Cameron Parker, Morrison, Jace Potter, he gets that lay-in. That makes it 4 for the sophomore. R.T. Roberts is now coming up. Roberts, close defense there. That was last touch by Ethan Schumann.
And it will be in Valley's possession now. Alex Morrison passing it to Tanner. And Tanner is heading up the court now.
Tripedi, half court. Risky pass to Morrison, but he comes up with it. Morrison with that pull-up shot, no good. Pulled in by Donovan Ziaja. Roberts is now coming up the court. Parker guarding him. Takes it over to Lance Keller, and that appears to be a foul. That's a foul on Jace Potter. That's his second foul. That's Valley's second. Some substitutions. We're seeing Dalrymple and Melanson in for Potter and Dakota Parker. That's another foul.
These boys are willing to play rough to get this win tonight, and I can tell you that this is going to be a close game all the way.
Melanson with this first foul. Ethan Schumann shot no good, and that will be Valley possession. I thought that was out on Morrison, but I guess not. Tripedi set the inbounds. Morrison back to Tripedi. 4:18 left to go in the first quarter. Valley is leading by 2. Parker hands it over to Dalrymple, to Tripedi in the wing. Roberts is guarding him, to Cam Parker, to Dalrymple, inside of Melanson. Parker with that pull-up shot, good.
That was a great shot by Parker.
Great indeed. Here comes Roberts. It's at the logo. Hands it over to Ziaja. Inside to Real, and that one's good.
It is now Culver Community at 6, Valley Vikings at 8.
Cam Parker hands it over to Dalrymple with that 3. Good. Parker Dalrymple already making the noise.
Dalrymple we've seen in the past do really well.
He has done really well beyond the arc, indeed. Ziaja back to Roberts. Tripedi closely guarding him. Oh, and that will be out on Wes Melanson. Nice job by Roberts there to try to get that out on the opponent. We have a substitution. It appears that Donovan Ziaja is out while Owen Veilke is in. Schumann, that one's good. Schumann's good. That's his first points. Tripedi. Cam Parker with that 3. Good. Cameron Parker making some noise, and that will be a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching RTC4's broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. We are currently sitting with 2:55 left to go in the first quarter. Valley has a lead against the Culver Cavaliers, 14-8, with Culver possession. Roberts is driving inside, and that's a foul on Dalrymple. That's his first. Valley's fourth. That inbound was stolen by Tripedi, but Tripedi must have stepped out of bounds when he got the ball because he thought he had it. I thought he had it too. Roberts. Veilke.
These Culver boys are going to fight it hard, especially for their first win of this season.
That pass was last hit by Tripedi. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. The score still remains 14-8 Valley. Vilke set to inbounds. Roberts has the ball. Schumann almost loses the ball there. That one's good by Schumann.
Heading up the court with Cameron Parker.
Parker to Trapedi. Melanson to Dalrymple. Dalrymple almost gets the ball stolen there. Trapedi. Parker now to Dalrymple, who does a three. No good, and that will be... That was last touch by Melanson as Culver will get possession. The score sits 14-10. Roberts gets the inbounds, and he's coming up the court. Lob pass to Vilke. Back to Roberts.
Up.
Real, no good. Dalrymple pulls it in. Cam Parker. And that will be... We have a lot of disagreement with Valley's crowd, and that's a foul on Cameron Parker.
Yep.
That's his first foul. Valley's fifth.
That's part of the reason why I like to do this, Nate. The crowds are amazing, and they get so riled up.
Well, sometimes, as they say, the crowd is right. Vilke to Schumann. Schumann.
No good.
Nothing but net. Morrison, after the save from Melanson, Schumann is closely guarding him. Loses the dribble to Trapedi, who does a deep three, hits the front rim, and Roberts gets that rebound. Roberts is coming up fast. Real with that three, no good. Pulled in by Alex Morrison. Dalrymple, we're getting some fast-paced basketball right here, folks. And that will be...
Again, we're seeing some of these riled up fans.
That's a foul on Dalrymple. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical at the moment about all these fouls. I mean, of course, my knowledge about foul calling is just as much as the next guy, but I don't know. Roberts. Real almost loses the ball there. Back to Roberts. Loses his dribble and stolen by Trapedi. Trapedi. That ball goes out of bounds. It's Valley's possession. 30.
Rough basketball tonight, Nate.
Really rough. Dakota Parker is in. Cameron Parker will be back in for Melanson. Dakota Parker is set to inbounds. 32.6 to go. Trapedi gets that inbounds. He's coming up half court. Morrison to Dalrymple. Dalrymple is driving inside.
Good.
That shot is good by Dalrymple.
It's coming up the court again.
Looked like one of Culver's players tipped it in. Real. Shot good.
Culver now at 12, Valley at 16.
Dalrymple three, air
no
ball.
Good.
And that makes it the end of the first quarter, folks. Valley has a close advantage over Culver, 16-12, and we'll be right back after this.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Culver and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system.
Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports, or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
We are back here at Culver High School in Culver, Indiana. I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
You're watching RTC4's broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. We are getting ready to start the second quarter. Valley has a close lead against Culver, 16-12. Culver set to inbounds. Roberts is now coming up. Trapedi guarding him. Ziaja back to Roberts. Inside to Schumann, and that one's no good. Pulled in by Dalrymple. Trapedi gets that risky pass. Trapedi to Cam Parker. Dakota to Trapedi. Back to Cam Parker in the wing. No good. And that is last touched by Culver. Schumann. Trapedi will be set to inbounds. Trapedi set to inbounds, as I previously mentioned. To Dalrymple, who does a pull-up three. That one's good. Parker Dalrymple with 2 threes now. 19-12. Roberts, he's now has the ball.
Dalrymple seems to be doing really well for himself this season.
Roberts making some adjustments with Culver's offense. Inside to Ziaja. Schumann, and that one's no good. Pulled back in by Schumann, and he gets that one. Ethan Schumann now is 6. Cam Parker, pull up, no good, and that one, that's a foul. That's a foul on Cameron Parker. That's his second foul. That will be Valley's 7th. And Valley will be shooting 2 for the Culver will be shooting 2 for the bonus. Alex Morrison will be in for Dakota Parker. And
Dakota Parker, you know, he is a fast player. He also holds the school record for the 400 in track.
Schumann makes his first.
These points are going to be important for Culver, especially if they want to keep it a close game.
Second one good. That makes it 8 now for the senior. Dalrymple with that pull-up 3, no good, and that one is pulled in by Shepard, and a lot of disagreement with the fans again. Trapedi set to inbounds to Dalrymple. Dalrymple, Melanson with that pull-up, no good. Pulled in by Morrison. Morrison with that pull-in. Shepard gets the rebound. Melanson, floater, no good. Pull back in by Shepard. Shepard, and that will be a shooting foul. That's a foul on Kia Real. That's his first foul. Shepard will be shooting 2. First one's no good. Some substitutions for Culver. Shepard getting ready for his second. And that one's good. Jalen Shepard making his first point. RT Roberts is now coming up.
Yes, it is now Culver 16, Valley at 20.
Deep pass to Ziaja, to Real. Real with that 3. That one's good. That's his second 3. Dalrymple, Morrison, Trapedi to Dalrymple. Inside to Shepard.
It is currently
Dalrymple wing 3, no good. That one is pulled in by Brandon Jones.
Yes. Valley's going to try hard to get a larger lead. It is currently a 1-point game.
And we're seeing a charging foul on Roberts, I believe. That one is... Yep, that is a foul on RT Roberts. It will be Valley's possession. Finally, a foul that Valley fans can agree on. Cam Parker is now coming up the court. Roberts is guarding him. To Dalrymple now. Dalrymple with 2 threes. Melanson, Cameron Parker. To Dalrymple. Melanson. Deep pass to Cameron Parker. Wing shot, no good. Pulled in by Alex Morrison. Morrison to Melanson. Back to Morrison with that pull-up shot. That one's good. Alex Morrison sitting at 4 points. Roberts to inbounds. Ziaja back to Roberts. Under 5 minutes left to go in the half. Valley has a 1-possession lead. Ziaja with that pull-up, air ball. Morrison with it. Parker.
Bad pass.
People were saying that was a foul. Roberts is now coming up the court. Double team. And that one will be Shepard. He gets it. That one's Valley's possession. Some faith in humanity restored for the Valley fans. Dalrymple is coming up. Kicks it to Melanson.
Yep.
Parker. Morrison inside to Melanson. Back to Morrison. Morrison with that pull-up shot. That one's good.
Morrison is also doing very well for himself tonight.
He's sitting at 6 points so far, so not bad. Pretty good, actually. Roberts to Ziaja.
Less than
to
4
Real
minutes.
and
Less than 4 minutes to go in the half.
that is a foul on Alex Morrison. That's his first foul. It appears that Real will be shooting his free throws. 3:53 left to go here at Culver High School. The score sits 24-19. The first one is up. That one's good.
20-24 now. Valley winning.
That makes it 11 so far for the senior. That one is up, and it's no good. Pulled in by Morrison. Morrison to Cameron Parker. Parker to Melanson. And Shepard, he gets his own rebound. And that will be a shooting foul on Culver. That's a foul on Brandon Jones. That's his first foul. Jalen Shepard will be shooting too. He already has one free throw, 1 point total. That one is up, and it's no good. Trapedi is coming in. Dalrymple will be back on the bench. It's up. No good. Pulled in by Brandon Jones. Here comes Roberts. Ziaja. Real tips it to Roberts. Lance Keller now. Roberts, closely contested with 3:18 to go in the half. Roberts gets that save from Real to Ziaja. And that is a kick ball. Lance Culver is set to inbounds. Real now gets it. And that one is a poor pass, and that would be a backcourt violation on Culver. Good job by Valley to cause that turnover, as that can be the momentum booster enough to cause a huge lead. Morrison to inbounds. Here comes Trapedi. Trapedi is coming up. Melanson to Trapedi. Trapedi drives inside. He does a pull-up. No good. Pulled in by Jalen Shepard. Morrison. Trapedi. Parker. Back to Trapedi. Trapedi drives inside to Morrison. Morrison, and he gets that lay-in. Alex Morrison now sitting at 8 points. Roberts to Ziaja. Inside to Roberts. Keller. Schumann, pump fake, and that one is good. Ethan Schumann.
Trapedi heading down the court.
To Morrison. Spin. Trapedi. Roberts is guarding him inside to Shepard. Back to Trapedi. Trapedi does a pull-up three.
Good.
That one's good. Tanner Trapedi getting himself on the board for the first time tonight.
Yes, Valley now at 25, Culver at 22.
2-minute warning here. Ziaja with that three, no good, and that was pulled in by Shepard. Shepard has been a rebounding machine so far. The tallest player on the court, 6'3". Melanson loses his dribble. Morrison comes Trapedi. He must have a momentum for making that last three. Melanson, deep pass, Trapedi to Cam Parker. Trapedi, he does another three. That one falls off. Real, he's coming up. And that one is a traveling.
Valley fans seem to be pleased.
A little under a minute and a half here to go in the half. Valley has a 7-point lead, 29-22. Cameron Parker inbounding. Trapedi. Parker. Chad Patrick making some adjustments. Morrison. Melanson does a three. That one's off. Ziaja pulls it in. Roberts is now heading up. Roberts almost loses a ball there. Ziaja now. To Roberts, and that will be a shooting foul. That one is a foul on Jalen Shepard. That's his first foul. RT Roberts will be shooting two. Roberts is sitting at one free throw. That one's up and hits a back rim. Dalrymple. Melanson and Dalrymple will be substituted. Roberts will be shooting his second. 54 1/10 left to go in the half. He makes his second one. Dalrymple, fast-paced. Loses dribble. Morrison. Shepard almost loses the ball there, but Morrison pulls it in. Trapedi does another three. No good. Trapedi grabs his own rebound.
I do believe it is Valley's possession with Trapedi.
That's a foul on Donovan Ziaja. That's his first foul. Trapedi is set to inbounds. Oh, that one's not been counted out. I thought that was going to be out, but oh, more.
Aggressive basketball going on right now, Nate.
Tis indeed. Roberts to Ziaja. Keller, Ziaja, Roberts. 20 seconds left to go. Ziaja. Pass to Keller. Schumann grabs that, and that Schumann gets another basket.
It is now 25-29.
That makes it 12 for Schumann.
With 5 seconds left to go.
Dalrymple 3,
Good. And that will be the half.
That will make it halftime. The score sits at 32-25 Valley. We'll be right back after halftime.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, Town Home Furnishings.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
I am for the child. I'm for the child that has been abused or neglected. I'm for the child that has been moved from foster home to foster home. I'm for the child born addicted to drugs. You can't control where abused and neglected children come from, but you can help with where they end up. Lift up a child's voice, a child's life. Volunteer to be an advocate for a child in need of a voice. Call CASA of Fulton County to learn more.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Culver and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system.
Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, town home furnishing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
I am for the child. I'm for the child that has been abused or neglected. I'm for the child that has been moved from foster home to foster home. I'm for the child born addicted to drugs. You can't control where abused and neglected children come from, but you can help with where they end up. Lift up a child's voice, a child's life. Volunteer to be an advocate for a child in need of a voice. Call CASA of Fulton County to learn more.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Culver and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Culver High School. You're watching RTC's broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball here against the Culver Cavaliers. I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
We are your commentators throughout. Now, in the first half, we have seen a pretty interesting performance from Valley because shooting-wise, the best field goal shooter, 2-point wise, was Morrison. And the best field goal shooter, 3-pointer wise, was Parker Dalrymple. Now, those are two expected names when it comes to the categories. But we've seen some other names come up, like Cameron Parker and Jace Potter. Also, Trapedi managed to get himself on the board. Now, tell me, do you think we're going to keep seeing these names contribute? Are we going to see future players come up, or are we going to see both?
I feel like that they're going to be really, really, really strong tonight. And they're going to push hard, especially for that second win. And Culver is going to push really hard to get there first. So it should be a really, really aggressive game. As we've seen already, we've seen a lot of fouls for a first period, first half.
Also, for Culver's side, Ethan Schuming has been a key player for them so far, getting about 12 points. Now, of course, he's been in the middle of some situations where the Valley side has completely disagreed with the refs.
Yes, it's been very, very exciting and very emotional for the crowds tonight.
Indeed. We're seeing Jace Potter in. Trapedi to Dakota Parker. Parker is setting up the offense to Trapedi. Cameron Parker to Jace Potter. Morrison. Trapedi back to Morrison. Morrison with the pull-out shot, no good, and that's rebounded by Roberts, who's racing up the court. Kicks it over to Ziaja. Ziaja, wing shot, good.
Culver now at 27. Vikings at 32.
Dakota Parker, wing three.
No good.
Nothing. Oh, we have a foul on Culver. That's a foul on Lance Culler. That's his second foul. That's Culver's first. Tanner Trapedi is set to inbounds. He's sitting at 3 points. Almost got the ball lost there. Morrison, good. Alex Morrison now has hit the double digits.
Yes, and it was a close one, too. It bounced, hit the rim, and almost bounced out.
You have shots like those in all of basketball, so you can only stop and stare. Shot good by Ethan Sherman. Make that 14.
It's been a fast-paced game so far, folks.
Cameron Parker, pull-up shot. That one's good. Cameron Parker, add that to his resume. He's sitting at 7 points and 2 fouls. Roberts now has the ball. Sherman. That's a turnover on Culver. It's now Valley's possession. Alex Morrison set to inbounds. Trapedi.
Trapedi heading up the court. Trapedi is also involved in student council. Very hardworking in his community, and also goes on yearly missions trips.
We're seeing a travel. It will be Culver's possession. RT Roberts is now heading up. Fake pass, and that is a kick ball. That's a kick ball on Valley. Ziaja is set to inbounds. Roberts. Lobs it over to Ziaja. To Real. With a pull-up three, that one's good. That makes it 3 for Kia Real. 9 points from three-pointers alone. Cameron Parker.
Culver now at 32. Vikings at 36.
We saw a bit of a... that's a foul on Ethan Sherman after going too rough on Dakota Parker. We saw him slide into the ref. Trapedi set to inbounds. Bounce pass. Back to Trapedi. Cam Parker now to Dakota Parker. Back to Cam. Almost loses the ball there. Tripedi to Cam. Shepard. Shepard to Morrison with that pull-up shot. No good. Pulled in by Parker. Morrison gets another tip. And
good. Some anger from the crowds tonight as it is not counted for the Vikings.
We saw a bit of a charge there on Morrison. No, that's a foul on Cam Parker. That's his third. We're seeing a whole bunch of changes for Valley. Valley's leading by 4, 36-32 against the Cavaliers of Culver. Roberts. Potter is closely guarding him. Ziada. Stolen away by Tripedi. Tripedi lay in, it's good. Tanner Tripedi, that makes it 5 for him, plus a steal. That was a great steal from the sophomore point guard. Roberts. Potter closely guarding him. We're seeing Real now. That's going to be a timeout of Culver.
We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system.
Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
And so we are back after that timeout. It's 38-32 Valley. After a close call on Carter Stevens, Roberts will be set to inbound. We're seeing, that pass from Valquez. Stevens. Jace Potter gets that ball. Potter does a pull-up shot. That one's good. Jace Potter make that 6. Jace Potter is getting advantage of the starting minutes. Roberts over to Stevens, and Stevens, that will be Cavs ball. Roberts to Stevens. Valquez, Real, back to Valquez, to Stevens. Stevens inside to Schumann, good.
Culver Academy at 34, Valley Vikings at 40.
Alex Morrison kicks it to Tripedi. Tripedi to Melanson. Melanson to Potter. Tripedi with that shot attempt, good. That's now 8 for Tripedi. 2 3-pointers. Valquez. Roberts. Deep has a Real, tips it over, and still stolen by Tripedi. Tripedi to Cam Parker, laying good. Valquez now, he's heading up the court. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. 11-point game for Valley. That was stolen by Alex Morrison, Morrison, Cam Parker. Parker to Melanson to Tripedi. inside of Potter, and that's a reach and foul on Velke. That's a foul on Velke. That's his first foul. That will be Culver's third. We're seeing substitutions. Keller and Ziadja are in for Stevens and Velke. Tripedi is set to inbounds. Potter with the turnaround hook. That one's good by Potter. And that will be a timeout. And thus, we'll be right back after
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, Town Home Furnishings.
Welcome back to Culver High School in Culver, Indiana. I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
You're watching RTC's broadcast of boys basketball. After that timeout, Valley now has a 13-point lead, 47-34. Keller set to inbound. Real back to Keller, to Ziadja, to Keller. Stolen by Tripedi.
Bad pass.
Bad pass to Parker, but wait. They say that it's out on Culver. So, still Valley possession. Close call. Parker gets the inbounds. Tripedi. Roberts is covering him. Dakota Parker. Over to Jace Potter. Sits at 8 points. Tripedi, deep three. That one's good. Oh my goodness. That makes it now 2 Valley players with at least 3 3-pointers as Tripedi joins Dalrymple. Ziadja. Over to Roberts. Schumann.
No good.
Ooh, and
that looked like it hurt.
it probably did. Cam Parker will be walking it off. Dalrymple will be subbed in for Parker. We're seeing a lot of substitutions for both teams. Matter of fact, that will be a timeout. And so we'll be right back after this.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Stand by. And so we are back at Culver High School. You're watching RTC's broadcast of boys basketball. We are currently with 1:32 left to go in the third quarter. It's 50-34 Valley. Melanson is set to inbounds. Dakota Parker gets that pass. Ziadja is covering him. Parker to Tripedi. Tripedi does a three. No good. That one is Culver's possession. That's a foul on Alex Morrison. Keller to Ziaja. That one's stolen by Wes Melanson. Melanson is now racing up the court. Trapedi over to Morrison. Morrison does a pull-up in the wing. That one's good.
Culver at 34, Valley at 52.
Oh, that one will be a reach-in foul on Melanson, most likely. That one is on Wes Melanson. That's his second foul. It appears that Vale will be subbed in for RT Roberts. Vale gets the inbounds. Real, back to Vale. Back to Real.
45 seconds left to go.
And that one will be stolen by Alex Morrison. Dalrymple pulls it in, hits it over to Trapedi. Trapedi does a pull-up jumper. That one's good.
Only 30 seconds left to go.
50 points for Trapedi. Keller to Real, back to Keller to Ziaja. Back to Keller, 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Full court press by Valley. Here comes Keller. Keller over to Real. Deep pass all the way over to Ziaja, who does a three. No good. That one will be Culver's possession. 9.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Vale is set to inbounds. Jace Potter is in for
no good.
Dalrymple. Potter. Oh, that one is a foul.
With only 0.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That one's a foul on Ziaja. That's his second foul. Valley will be inbounding. Potter and Dakota Parker are out. Trapedi. Morrison does a quick jumper, and that one's no good. And that makes it the end of the third quarter, where it's a 20-point game. Valley 54, Culver 34. We'll be right back after this.
I am for the child. I'm for the child that has been abused or neglected. I'm for the child that has been moved from foster home to foster home. I'm for the child born addicted to drugs. You can't control where abused and neglected children come from, but you can help with where they end up. Lift up a child's voice, a child's life. Volunteer to be an advocate for a child in need of a voice. Call CASA of Fulton County to learn more.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
We are back here at Culver High School. Now, folks, just a reminder, the next boys game is this Friday at home against LaVille, where you can watch the game online at rtc4.com.
Me and Nate will both be your commentators that night. And way out of bounds.
Valley possession. Trapedi will be set to inbounds. Dalrymple almost steps out of bounds there. Dalrymple has a path. It appears that one will be a foul on Ziaja, I believe. Yep, it is on Donovan Ziaja. That is his third foul. Roberts will be subbed in for Ziaja. Oh, it appears that he's not ready to be subbed in yet. Dalrymple will be shooting 2. These will be his first attempts. There's a lot of confusion here. That one is no good. And now Roberts will be subbed in, this time for actually Lance Keller. That was a lot of confusion for about 10 seconds. Dalrymple, the second one's up, and it's good.
Amazing job by Dalrymple tonight.
That makes it 12 points for the junior. Ziaja set to inbounds. Velke gets it to Ziaja. Back to Velke. Ziaja. Ziaja is now racing up. Roberts gets it. 7:32 left to go in the game. Velke now gets it at the corner.
Double teamed.
Schumann gets it. Schumann gets the lay-in.
And it's good.
That's now 18 for the senior.
Tanner heading up the court.
Speaking of Schumann, he steals that pass from Tripedi. And Tripedi steals it back from him. He's like, I would like that back. Thank you very much. Morrison gets it. Parker, Melanson, Tripedi driving along the baseline inside Alex Morrison. He misses that lay-in, and Schumann pulls it in.
Nothing but net.
Actually, that was nothing. Real gets an open 3 in the wing, but he misses it. That will be Valley possession.
Fast basketball tonight, folks.
That one's a foul on Owen Valke. That's his second foul. That's Culver's 7th, and it will be Alex Morrison shooting 2. Morrison is laughing it off probably about that mislay-in attempt. As long as players are cool with it after shots like that, then that's respectable. Morrison, his first one's up.
No good.
Ziaja gets it. Roberts. He now has the ball over to Real. Real is driving. That one is a traveling call. It will be Valley possession. Jace Potter will be in for Dakota Parker. Tripedi. Inbounds to Parker, who gives it back to Tripedi. Tripedi is racing. Potter almost loses the ball there. Melanson gets it. That's a foul. That one's a foul on Ziaja. That's his 4th foul. And so Wes Melanson will shoot 2 for the bonuses.
No good.
But Jace Potter gets it. Oop, that's a jump ball. It will be Valley possession. Tripedi will be inbounding. I can't speak. Parker gets a screen from Potter. Tripedi over to Morrison. Morrison does a pull-up. That one's good. Alex Morrison is having himself another good night.
Yes, it seems like we've been viewing a great game for the Valley Vikes.
Schumann, speaking of good games, make that now 20 points for the senior. Morrison. That will be Culver possession. Jalen Shepard is coming in for Morrison. And that will be the last of Morrison we see tonight, as they gave him a standing ovation. They're going to clean off some of his sweat there by the lettering. With 5:55 left to go, the score sits at 57-38. Valley has the lead. $14 points. That is a scoring total for Alex Morrison.
Quite a stellar scoring total, if you ask me.
Real over to Ziaja. Deep pass to Velke. Deep pass again to Real to Ziaja. Inside to Schumann. Schumann no good. Pulled in by Jalen Shepard. Shepard to Melanson. Almost stolen by Velke. And speaking of, I believe he got that foul. It is. He has gotten that foul. That makes it 3 for the sophomore. And they will be shooting a bonus. Dakota Parker. This is, he has a chance to make his first. And he does. His first one is good for Dakota Parker. That gets him up on the board for the first time.
A 20-point lead for the Valley Vikings.
Carson Stevens will be subbed in for Donovan Ziaja, and I believe that will be the last time we see Ziaja. Here comes Parker. That one is up, and that one's good. Make that 2 for the senior. Here comes Roberts over to Real. Stevens. Stevens to Roberts, and that's a foul on Dakota Parker. That's his first foul. That will be Valley's 4th. Velke will be set to inbounds. Deep pass to Schumann. Gives it to Roberts. Here comes Real now. He has the ball. Roberts. Velke with the wing 3. No good.
No good.
That one is pulled in by Cameron Parker. Gives it to Dakota Parker.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. That foul will be on RT Roberts. That's his second foul.
Quite a violent one.
That was a nasty foul. Parker says he's fine and will be shooting 2. That one's up. It's good. That's 3 now for Parker. We're seeing Morrison in for Shepard. It's now 60-38 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Parker up, Parker good. And that will give them a 23-point lead.
Only 5 minutes left to go in the last quarter of the game.
Roberts inside to Stevens. Stevens to Real. Over to Roberts. Roberts does a pull-up jumper, and that one's good. RT Roberts getting now with 4 points. Chapiti over to Melanson. Parker. That one's stolen by Real. Real laying. That will be a shooting foul. That will be a foul on Wes Melanson. That will be his 3rd. Real will be shooting 2. That one's good. That's his 2nd free throw. That makes it 15 for the senior. And 16.
19-point game now.
That will be a timeout. And so we'll be right back after this.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Culver and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
And so we are back here at Culver High School. Under 4.5 minutes to go. I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
You're watching RTC for coverage of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. It's Valley possession. Tripedi to Cam Parker. Tripedi now still with the ball. Val K is on to him. Cam Parker now has it. Parker almost loses the ball there. We're seeing Melanson back to Tripedi. Tripedi almost loses the ball there. Tripedi inside to Jace Potter. Melanson, Parker. Potter too short. Schumann pulls in the rebound. We're seeing Roberts now. He's coming up. Shot up. No good by Real. Alex Morrison pulls it in. Full court press from Culver. Tripedi. Deep pass over to Cam Parker. Morrison. Tripedi now coming inside. Nice pass to Cam Parker. And that will be a reach-in foul on RT Roberts. That's his third foul. That will be 10 fouls now for Culver, so they've got to do something. One free throw, and it's a 20-point game. That one's no good. That one is good.
20-point game still.
That's 10 points for Cam Parker, another player in the double digits. Roberts. Potter closely guarding him. Carson Stevens. That pass is tipped, and that will be stolen by Jace Potter. That one will be a shooting foul on Real. That's Real's third foul.
We only have 3.5 minutes, a little bit less than that, left to go in the half.
Jace Potter will be shooting his first attempts. That one's up.
No good.
Here comes the second one.
No good.
Too short. Pulled in by Roberts. Racing up. Gives it to Real. He does a quick three. That one's in. That makes it 4 threes now. Jace Potter gets that quick lay-in. Wow. That was fast. Roberts racing up. Potter closely guarding him. Pump fake. Carson Stevens does a three, and that will be an air ball. That will be Valley possession.
A little bit less than 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Getting a bit of a standing ovation. 19-point game. Dakota Parker. Alex Morrison over to Cam Parker, who almost loses it. Over to Dalrymple. Dalrymple to Morrison, who does a pull-up jumper. That one's good. $16 points now for Morrison. Real, Schumann. Schumann laying no good. Pulled in by Morrison, and that will be Culver ball. 2:27 left to go in the game, and things are looking to be over unless a miracle happens. Real, three, no good, and that one's pulled in by Cam Parker.
Well, yes, Nate, but we must remember that basketball is a miracle sport. We have seen miracles happen before.
Speaking of miracles, Tripedi made that three, which is his fourth three. That makes it 69 now for the Valley Vikings. Roberts, inside lay-in, good. That's 6 points now for Roberts. Tripedi, Dalrymple, quick three. In and out.
Good.
In and out, like the fast food chain. Roberts. Real over to Val K. Val K, that will be a shooting foul on Alex Morrison.
And just like that fast food chain, Nate, it is not good for you.
It may not be good for you, but they have some tasty burgers. I've never actually been to In-N-Out before. There's a whole list of restaurants I've never been to before. Vale K, no good. Dwight Conley, Bryce Fisher, Jaden Conley, and Jalen Potter are all coming in, as Dalrymple will stay. We're seeing 4 out of 5 guys see their first minutes. Not many minutes, but still minutes. That one's good from Vale K. That's his first free throw, and that will be his first point.
1 minute, 47 seconds left to go.
That will be a timeout, Valley, and though we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system.
Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
And so we're back here, 13 seconds under 2 minutes to go. I'm Nate Roberts. Mitch Smith is zoning out, and welcome back to RTC's broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. Jaden Conley will be inbounding.
Sorry, folks, I was busy working the camera, getting the right angle.
That will be, Vale K will be inbounding after that jump ball. Schumann. That will be a foul on Jalen Shepard. That's his second foul. Ethan Schumann will be shooting. He has 20. First one's no good. The one is up. That one is good. Make that 21 for the senior. Real has tripped on the court. Jaden Conley. Shepard back to Conley. That one rolls off the leg of Vale K, and Carson Stevens ends up with it. Roberts drives inside. He gets that one. That's now 8.
Only a minute and 26.
That will be a timeout on Culver, and we'll be right back after this.
Sorry, Nate. Didn't mean to zone out.
Actually, cut that. That was no timeout. Sorry, folks. Jaden Conley will be inbounding. Shepard. Bryce Fisher gets that one. Jalen Potter, brother of Jace Potter, now has it. That one is Jalen Potter still ends up with it. That was a foul on RT Roberts. That's his 4th foul. And thus, Jalen Potter will be shooting. These will be his first attempts of the night.
Up and out.
Now, just a reminder, folks, the next boys game will be this Friday night, where the Vikings will take on LaVille home at Tippecanoe Valley. There you can watch the game online at rtc.com, rtc4.com. Dwight Conley pulls in that. Dwight Conley, Ethan Sherman saves it. Vale K now has it. Vale K over to Ziaja. Inside to Schumann. Good. That's now 23. That will be a timeout. And so we'll be right back after.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
50 seconds left to go in the game, and Tippecanoe Valley has a 16-point lead against the Culver Cavaliers, 69-53. Jaden Conley is set to inbounds. Bryce Fisher.
Timeout.
That will be a timeout on Valley, and so we'll be right back after this again.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, down home style, town home furnishing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC's broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. Jaden Conley, lob of a pass over to Jalen Potter. That one's swatted by RT Roberts. Schumann gets the rebound. We're seeing Valkay good.
Some fast basketball.
Valkay gets his first field goal, and that one is a foul too. That will be a foul on Jaden Conley. That's his first foul. The whole squad will be substituted. Most of the starters are back in. Valkay shooting. That one's good. Valkay now sitting at 4 points. Valkay is grabbing his thigh. Think he can walk it off. That was a foul on Valkay. Speaking of, that's his fourth. Chandler Tripedi makes his first. That's 17 now for the sophomore. It's up. Too short. Pulled in by Morrison. Pulled in by Morrison again, and Morrison. That's now 18. 18 points for Morrison. Another great night. Stolen by Melanson. Tripedi. Back to Melanson.
We're seeing some very fast basketball right now, folks.
16 seconds left to go, and it looks like Valley will be holding it unless Culver chooses to foul. Under 10 seconds left to go. The crowd is cheering, and thus it's over, folks. The final buzzer will sound, and it makes it the end of this game. The final score is Tippecanoe Valley 72, Culver 56. As always, I'm Nate Roberts.
I'm Mitch Smith.
And you have been watching RTC Force broadcast of Tippecanoe Valley boys basketball. As always, we will see you around. Bye.